I'm so sorry I did this to you. No. I was not expecting that at all. Hello everyone, it's me, Sarah, and today we are going to be sorting my characters into their Hogwarts houses, because apparently I have nothing better to do at the moment. So is this still a thing now, sorting your characters into their Hogwarts houses? I have absolutely no idea. We're going to find out what the houses are for my characters in Project Body Swap. So let's begin. Here we are. I'm not on the official Pottermore website, as it were, because I don't have a sign up for that. So we're just going to use it on Playbuzz. I have 3 characters in Project Body Swap. They are Noah, Sephi and Tasha. And if at least one of them isn't in Slytherin, I'm going to riot, because if they're not, I haven't been doing a very good job with the characterization I have in my head. So we're going to start with Noah. Noah is 17 years old. He comes from the High family of Nath, which is like the most important family in the city next to the king. He's the only person in his family without magic. So he's been sort of grown up, like pushed to the side with his family, like they keep him for political reasons to make themselves look better. But they don't really care about him as a person, as a son, as a brother. So he's sort of grown up really bitter and jaded, and like the only thing he wants is magic, because he believes if he has magic he'll finally be able to be a member of this family, which he really actually wants. So we're going to start with now. Difficult thing about doing quizzes like this is I have to actually think about the characters and what they want, which I don't really plan my characters very well before I start writing. So this is going to be interesting. What would you want to be remembered as? Noah wants to be remembered as great. Every member of the High family in Nath wants to be remembered as great. What would you not want to be remembered as? He doesn't want to be remembered as ordinary, because that is what he is at the moment. He feels he's ordinary. If you were to choose a potion, which would you choose? A glory potion, a love potion, a wisdom potion, or a power potion? Oh, Noah would. Doesn't really care much for wisdom. Glory, he's not really in it for glory, he's more power. I'd say power, because power is magic. How would you want people to remember you? Miss you and smile, think of your achievements, opinions only matters when I'm alive, ask for more stories of your adventures. I would say he would want them to miss him and smile. What scene brings you comfort? The sea, home, parchment, or cracking log fire? What brings him comfort? The sea. The sea reminds him of home. Nath is on the sea, so that's what it reminds him of. You are given 4 boxes, but only allowed to open 1. The first is an ornate gold box which says, "Unbearable temptation lies within." The second is a black box with a rune you know to be the mark of Merlin. The third is a tortoise shell box in which a small animal seems to be squeaking inside. The fourth is a pewter box that reads, "I only open for the worthy." Which box do you select? Oh, that's a difficult one. I don't think he'd care about the box with the animal squeaking inside. He's not an animal person. I'd say 4 only opens for the worthy, because he wants to be worthy. He wants to know that he has worth. So I'm going to go for option number 4. Which instrument do you most find pleasant? Piano. Noah plays the piano. He loves composing his own music. You find yourself in a room with 4 goblets before you, each containing a different potion. Which one would you drink? Noah would pick the golden potion, which reflects sunspots across the room. He wouldn't care much for the visions. He doesn't like chocolate. And he doesn't care much for diamonds. So you're in a whimsical garden. Which object attracts your attention? He would be attracted to the silver trees with the golden apples, because in his at the moment with no magic, that's the least magical thing in there, so he'd be attracted to that. Ordinary like he is. Oh god, Hogwarts is burning down and there are 3 important things you must save, but I'm in different locations. He would pick the Book of Merlin first, and then the Dragonpox cure, and then the records. Which would you most want to be? Imitated, envied, praised, trusted, liked, or feared? He most wants to be liked. He feels he's not liked. He wants to be liked. Who doesn't? What do you find most hard to cope with? Hunger, being ignored, boredom, loneliness, or cold? Oh, he would find it most hard to cope with. If he has nothing to do, it gets really boredom. How long are these quizzes? 27! Which at Hogwarts are you most looking forward to? He would be most interested in learning every area of magic because he hasn't had the opportunity to. Which power do you wish you had? Invisibility, read minds, change the past, talk to animals, super strength, or change appearance? I think he'd prefer invisibility. For those times where his parents sort of force him into the spotlight for their benefit, I think he'd rather have the power of invisibility in those cases. Which animals are you most eager to learn about? None of these exist in Noah's world as of yet, so this is a very difficult question. Noah would be most interested in goblins because they are underappreciated just like he is. Goblins it is. Oh, it's easy. You notice one of your classmates has a cheat sheet and is using it during a test. After the test, Professor Flitwick confronts you and asks if your friend cheated. How do you respond? Noah doesn't care. Lying to say you don't know. It's not his issue. He's not going to bother him. You meet a four-way fork in the road. Which path do you choose? Out of all of those, Noah would probably enjoy walking down the twisting woodsy path most. Very inspiring for his music. A muggle confronts you and says they know you are a wizard. You respond by asking why they think so, offering them a drink sample, agreeing and walking away bluffing, or telling them you're worried about their mental health. He'll just ask them why. Just like, why do you think that? And he'll think of something else later. You're walking through the forbidden forest at night when you hear a twig snap. What do you do? Noah would draw his wand and stand his ground. Because he does not want to appear weak. He does not want to have anyone think that he's scared of anything. That's not how the High family works at Nath. So draw a wand and stand your ground. You must cross a bridge, but there is a ferocious troll blocking the way. He won't go down without a fight with you. Suggest all three fight, draw lots, try to confuse him, volunteer to fight. Is he walking with friends? He has friends. Oh, okay. He would definitely not volunteer to fight. He's not a fighter. He doesn't care. He tried to confuse him. I think that would work best. In your worst nightmare, you would dream of your friends and family not remembering who you are, having a high, silly voice, standing behind a door, peering through the keyhole and not being able to go inside and help, being at a very high height with no rails to stop you from falling. Is Noah afraid of heights? I don't think he is. Not in Nath. In his worst nightmare, I think his friends and family not remembering who he is. He's sort of living his worst nightmare though, really. Not that he has friends. Not that his family cares, but that would be the worst thing. Moon or stars? The moon. He doesn't care for pretty stars. You're at a fork in the road at night. You choose the path that goes next to the river, goes through the forest. He would choose the path that goes next to the river because he's not stupid enough to walk through the forest at night. Dawn or dusk? He prefers dawn. He likes waking up, seeing the sunset over the hills and the bay across the water from his bedroom. Black or white? Oh, white. White for Noah. He doesn't like too much darkness. Left or right? He's going to go left. Heads or tails? He's going to pick tails. I'm scared. What is it going to be? I don't want to look. He is Gryffindor. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's Gryffindor. Why is he Gryffindor? House of Bravery and Chivalry. Though it is far from chivalrous. Jesus Christ, you have nerve and courage, not afraid to try anything. Oh my God. Noah, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did this to you. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my Lord. I was not expecting that at all. This is why I didn't want to do this, because I didn't want it in my head to come out how it is in my head. And oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, next we're going to go to Tasha. Tasha is Magical. She is a priestess at the Temple of Nath. The temples are very important spots around the country. Right, Tasha, here we go. Now I'm scared again. Right, let's just go through these quickly. She would want to be remembered as great. She would not want to be remembered for being ignorant, because sometimes people think she can be. She would choose a wisdom potion, most definitely. She wants all the knowledge in the world. She would want everyone to think of her achievements. She's very much into, she wants to achieve a lot, she wants a greatness. She is, what scene brings her most comfort? Parchment, because parchment reminds her of books. She loves books. She would, oh, see, I've just done these questions so I know what the answers would be. She would open the box with the mark of Merlin, because that's magic. Which instrument do you find most pleasant? The violin. She would choose the purple one that smells of plums and chocolates, because she has a very, very, very sweet tooth. What would attract her attention in the garden? She would be attracted by the wizard statue with a strange twinkling eye. Hogwarts is burning down. She would save the Book of Merlin first. No, she would save the dragon pox cure first, then the Book of Merlin, and then the records, because apparently records is the least important thing to all of my characters. So cure, book, records. She would most want to be praised. Tasha craves praise. She doesn't get it. She craves it so much. She tries her hardest to get it, and it always doesn't work out, so poor Tasha. She finds it most hard to cope with cold. She can't stand the cold weather. She hates it. Absolutely hates it. She comes from somewhere where it's warm and cold does not suit her. And what she wears, not at all. What are you looking forward to most at Hogwarts? She is mostly looking forward to magical creatures. She likes learning new things. Which power do you wish you had? She wishes she had the power to read minds, because she's freaking curious about everything she is. Which animal are you most eager to learn about? She's the most eager to learn about merpeople. I was a complete guess. I have no frame of reference for that. You noticed one of your classmates has cheated during a test. She would have told before the test. She would have seen that and been like, he's got a cheat sheet. She's a, yeah. You meet a four-way fork. She would choose a wide, sunny, grassy path. She's a priestess. She loves the sun. She loves the outdoors. She doesn't like being confined. A muggle confronts you by saying they know you're a wizard. She would tell them that you were worried about their mental health. I'm so sorry, are you okay? She'd try and trick them that way. You're walking through the Forbidden Forest at night. She would proceed with caution and her concealed wand, because she doesn't want to give anything away just yet. She'd draw lots to make it fair. Honestly, she doesn't fight herself, but to make it fair, she'd draw lots and go with whatever that said. Her worst nightmare is friends and family not remembering who she is. Friends, family, anybody not remembering who she is. She doesn't want that at all. She prefers the stars, because they're pretty and twinkly. Oh, you were at a fork in the road at night. She'd choose the forest, because she loves having nature and the woods around her. Dawn or dusk, she prefers dusk. She hates being up early. Black or white? White. She doesn't like darkness, same as Noah. She doesn't like dark things. She prefers light pastels and sunshine and all things like that. Left or right? She'd go right, because there's more right turns in the temple than there are left turns. Heads or tails? She'd pick heads, because heads is first. I'm scared again. Don't do me dirty. Would Ash even be a Slytherin? No. Ravenclaw, oh okay, no, Ravenclaw suits Tasha. No, I agree with that one. I don't agree with Noah, I agree with Tasha. The House of Wisdom and Creativity, you have wit and intelligence. People value your acceptance and originality. Okay, Tasha, don't know why I didn't think Tasha would be a Ravenclaw. Tasha would definitely be a Ravenclaw. She loves learning new things. She loves knowledge. She's always reading, she's always practicing her spells. She doesn't want to be stuck in tradition. She wants to go out and try new things, but she's sort of being forced to stay the traditional route, which always gets her in trouble when she tries to do things differently. So yeah, you know what, that actually suits her really, really well. Let's go to now Sephi. I'm worried now. Noah was Gryffindor, so now I'm worried about Sephi. Sephi is, for me, the epitome of Slytherin. She is powerful, she's mysterious, she's selfish, she wants power, she wants glory, she will do anything to get what she wants. Like, screw the rest of the world. If she wants something, she'll get it. We don't care about anyone else. So now I'm scared. If Sephi's not a Slytherin, there's something wrong with the Pottermore quiz. Definitely. Let's start. She wants to be remembered as bold. Boldness, right, okay. She would not want anyone to remember her as being cowardly. God, no, she's not a coward. She would choose a glory potion because she is all about that glory. She has plans, you see, and yeah, she wants to be remembered for her plans. How would you want people to remember you? Opinion only matters when she's alive. Like, who cares about what people think about you when you're dead? No one. Not that she cares what people think about her anyway. What scene brings you comfort? Oh, home brings her comfort. She loves her home. Despite who she is and what she does, she loves home. She loves her mum. She loves coming home at the end of the day when she's done whatever evil thing she's done doing. 4 boxes. She would open the box with unbearable temptation, because why not? That sounds like fun. Which instrument do you find most pleasant? I would, oh god, not the drums or trumpet. I'd say the piano for Sephi. She would pick, ooh, odd visions or crushed diamonds. She would pick the inky black one that makes odd visions swim before you, because she could interpret those into something to help her out. The luminous pool has something lurking in its depths. She would pick that because if there's something lurking in there, it's got to be something good. Hogwarts is burning down. I don't think she'd care. It's Sephi. She probably caused it. But she would... Oh, what would she do first? That's difficult. She doesn't care about the cure. She doesn't care about the student records. She'd care about the Book of Merlin, I guess. So the book first. I suppose the records she'd pick second and then the cure. Who cares about the cure? The records could hold some clue as to power, to gain more power, so she'd pick that. Which would you most want to be? Feared. Feared. Sephi likes being feared by people. My subtle way of saying that she's a villain. She finds it most hard to cope with hunger. Don't let her go hungry. What are you looking most forward to at Hogwarts? She is looking forward most to Castle Secrets, because what can you learn at Hogwarts? You don't know. Not by learning anything in the classroom, at least. Which power does she wish she had? She would wish she had the power to change her appearance. I'd say change appearance, because that can come in very handy when you're plotting evil deeds. Which animal are you most eager to learn about? She would be most eager to learn about the centaurs, because that would be fun to learn about. They've got their own society and everything. She'd be very interested in that. Please ignore Dougie in the background. You notice one of your classmates has a cheat sheet. She wouldn't care, but she would tell Flitwick to be rewarded with the house points. Well, that's a little bit of glory, isn't it? You need a 4-way fork in the road. She would pick the lantern lit alley. Secrets. She likes her secrets. A muggle confronts you. She would offer them a jinx sample, except she wouldn't offer them a jinx sample. She would jinx them and walk away. Withdraw into the shadows. Never know what's going to happen. Yeah. You cross a bridge. She would volunteer to fight. She'd be all up in that. She'd be like, no, come here. Let me sort you out. I'll get you. Her worst nightmare is okay. None of those would really be her worst nightmare. Not really. Out of those 4, having a high silly voice. Stars, she loves stars. She reads the stars and charts with the stars, so that'd be very handy for her. She would go through the forest. Never know what you might find in the forest in the middle of the night. Dawn or dusk, she prefers dusk. Black or white? Black. Left or right? Right. Did I pick right or did I pick left? Heads or tails? She would pick heads, and then she'd cheat. I'm scared now. If this doesn't come out Slytherin, the test is wrong. I'm scared. Why is she a Gryffindor? What is this? What is this nonsense? She's not a good. No, I don't agree with that. No, no. I do not agree with that at all. She's not. I don't care what the test says, okay? I do not care what the test says. She is not a Gryffindor at all whatsoever, because she doesn't care about anybody except herself. This test is rigged for Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, because every time I do this test, the only two that I ever seem to get is Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. Okay, I never seem to get any of the other good ones. That's no. It's not that she's not Slytherin enough. It's just that the test is biased against Slytherins. Yeah, she's in Gryffindor only to manipulate and sneak and spy on them. That's why. She's taken one for the team. I'm so upset. I'm not going to go over that. I'm not going to go over that at all. That was me sorting my people into the houses badly. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've ever sorted your characters into their Hogwarts houses, and I'll see you in my next video. Good thoughts and happy writing. I'm going to go do this test again now.